And hello everyone, Lights and Gear is back with another review. There was a kind of a big flashlight around town last time we were here, and this time is the complete opposite. We have something pretty small. You may not be able to see because of the sticker here, but the S may give you a clue. This is Sofirn, and this is the SC21, which we'll be showing today. If I open the box, it'll actually be empty. Uh-oh. Well, wait a minute. I think I have everything over here. Hold on a second. Ah, here it is. Okay. Today we have, as I said a moment ago, Sofirn's SC21. And this is a tiny little fella, but don't let the size fool you. He is pretty big on light. Here's the manual, which comes in the box. And also here's a spare package of accessories. You have a lanyard here and a couple of spare O-rings. There's also a USB charging cable, and this is a USB-C. And anyway, I think you get the point. That is a C. And they also give you a battery, which is pretty cool. This is the 16340 800 mAh rechargeable lithium battery. So, without further interruption, actually just a quick look at the light here. Comes with a pocket clip, and here's this little switch on the side, which is illuminated, so you know what the battery voltage approximately is up to. Here's your LED, which according to the manual is not a Cree. This actually says it's an LH351D LED. Doesn't sound like it's a Cree, but that's fine. It does a nice job. And this is it right here, amidst a very light orange peel reflector. So, and the USB is on the other side. So there you go right there. And I will mention that when you do connect the USB to a charging connector, the indicator underneath the switch here will blink in red and then change green when all is said and done. So let's take the head off. There's your inside, and here's the spring inside the bottom of the tube in there, so we can plop that little 16340 in there. Of course, you can also use a CR123, but why would you bother when, of course, they give you the rechargeable battery to use? So one press of the button gives you light, and it's pretty much the same as any other light in that regard. And there's your green indicator when you turn it on to show that the battery is in good standing. If and when the battery does drop down to around 3.3, this will show up in red, and then if it goes down below 3, it'll start flashing in red. And anyway, as I was saying a moment ago, it's standard in such a way as a lot of flashlights are. Press and hold, and then you'll advance through the modes: low, medium, and high. The modes that are hidden are moonlight and turbo. And of course, moonlight is a press of the switch like that, and there's your moonlight. And turbo is a double click, and there's your turbo, which is, as Sofirn claims, 1,000 lumens. I'll just run these over quickly here, and you do get 3 emergency modes, but it has strobe and SOS and beacon. And to get to strobe is a 3-clicker, just like that, whether it's on or off, and then a holding press once it's already on will advance to the other modes. Right now it's in SOS, and then another holding press and it'll do a beacon flash. There it goes, beacon flash. So, and then a click like that will turn it off. And it also has a lockout feature on here as well. And I haven't gotten to the point of saying that it actually has 2 user interfaces, and that's something else I don't usually see on a flashlight of this size. I already showed you the stepping mode, but it also ramps, so you can do that as well. And I believe when it's on, 1, 2, 3, 4, you just do four clicks and then it blinks, and now you're in ramping. So now it'll do a soft up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just go back to the stepping so I can show you the beam here in a minute. But here are your modes. Moonlight is 1 lumen, you know, and then you got your low at 10, medium at 100, high at 400, and turbo at 1000. And pretty good beam distance, is not too bad. It is, of course, impact resistant to a meter, and also water resistant, IPX8, so it will go underwater. And lots of specifications down here. So it has what you would normally expect from a flashlight, and already talked a bit about the power indicator down here and the greens and the reds, which it will notify you of. Let me turn the light off over here, and we'll just give it a little press. Let me just make sure where we are. We're on the low mode, so here's the beam. It's a nice quality beam. It has a nice center spotlight and a reasonably good spill on it here to the outer edge. And here in the next room, and I say this is low, so there's medium and there's high. And there's turbo. Hello, hello to turbo, which is pretty bright for, again, a nice little flashlight of only about 3 inches long. Didn't tell you the size yet, but it's about 3 inches long. It's a nice little light, and I've become quite attached to it, I must say. And of course, 1 click will turn off from wherever you happen to be. Let me take you outside and give you an indication of what you'll see in the dark with it. So follow me out there, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, hope you enjoyed the outdoor beam shots there. There is, of course, oh, look at that. I just got a little bit of a red flash on there, so I guess this battery isn't as charged as I thought it was. There you go. I just turned it on and off again, so there's your red showing that the battery is starting to get a little bit on the low side. But anyway, if you want to check out, of course, my written review at lightsandgear.com, you will see or rather some more turbo shots of this outside, and you can read my full review. And if you'd like to pick one up on Amazon, of course there is a link in the description below and on my website. The Sofirn SC21 has proved itself to be a fantastic little pocket light, and should be useful to many if you should happen to want to make it part of your flashlight collection. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions or comments. We'll discuss those, and see you next time from lightsandgear.com. Thank you for watching, and take it easy. Bye-bye.